Hello, dear one. I see you. I see the struggle you're going through, the confusion, the hurt. You've been feeling like you don't belong, right? Like no matter what you do, no matter how much you try, there's this wall between you and everyone else. You watch other people, they seem to fit in effortlessly, like they've got this secret that you don't. And you're just standing there on the outside wondering, what the heck is wrong with me? But here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with you, baby. Nothing at all. You're not broken. You're not a mistake. And you're definitely not a misfit. No, no, you're not. What you are is chosen. You heard me? Chosen. Let that sink in for a minute. The Most High God, the creator of the universe, the one who spoke galaxies into existence, he chose you. Huh. That's right. You, baby. Not just to be like everyone else, but to be set apart. You feel like you don't fit in because you weren't made to. You were made for more. Listen, the world will tell you that you have to conform to their ways, that you have to blend in, follow the trends, and do whatever and everyone else is doing, just like sheep lining up to be slaughtered. They'll tell you that in order to be loved, to be valued, you have to change who you are, compromise your values and your beliefs. But that's a lie. It's a trap, a big one too. It's also a distraction. And if you spend your life chasing after the approval of this world, you'll miss out on what God has for you. You'll miss out on the purpose He designed specifically for you. Let's talk about why you don't fit in. See, the Most High has always set apart those He intends to use in a mighty way. Look at the stories in the scripture. David, the shepherd boy, out there working in the fields, sweat and stinking, wasn't even invited to the king's selection banquet because even his family, you heard me, his family didn't see his potential. Isn't that a trip? Then there's Joseph with his dreams. He was despised by his brothers and sold into slavery. Baby, they were intimidated by his dreams. Now, what does that tell you about sharing your dreams with others? Sniff, sniff. Can you smell it? Haterade, incoming. One more example is Moses. He was raised in Pharaoh's palace, but was never truly part of that world. He was always called to something higher, something holy. And you, sweetheart, you are no different. God is separating you because He has a unique assignment just for you. He has something specific that only you can do. But in order for you to step into that, He has to pull you away from the distractions, from the noise, from the influences that would try to dim your light. You got people throwing shade and water trying to extinguish your light. Think about it this way. Have you ever seen gold being refined? The process is intense. The gold is heated up until it melts, and all of the impurities rise to the surface and are scraped away. What's left is pure gold. But that process is not comfortable. It's not easy. And the same thing is happening to you right now. The Most High is refining you. He's allowing certain situations to happen in your life to burn away the things that aren't meant to be part of your destiny. He's allowing the discomfort of not fitting in to mold you into the person He's called you to be, not what your friends, co-workers, church people, or even your mama, daddy, Uncle Joe Bob has called you to be. Their vision for your life is too low. Your purpose goes beyond what mere humans think or imagine. Look at it this way: people expectations versus God's plan for your life. It's like comparing a chicken with an eagle. Their altitude of flight can't be compared. So, my question to you is, do you want to fly with the chickens that barely get off the ground, or do you want to soar with the eagles? Now, eagles are master nest builders. They love storms. They use the storm winds to soar to greater heights. They have excellent vision and they stay focused on their prey until they catch it. They don't fear anything, no matter the size. And this last one blew my mind. Eagles never eat dead things, and they don't rely on past success. In other words, they don't look back at dead things. I'm so excited, I'm stuttering. But that's a lesson for us humans right there. We need to learn. Stop looking back. It's over, it's dead. Pass on. Next. So, what do you do in the meantime? How do you deal with the loneliness, the rejection, the confusion? First, you have to shift your perspective. Stop seeing your separation as a punishment and start seeing it as a preparation. This isn't about God withholding something from you. It's about Him preparing something for you. He's working behind the scenes, aligning things in your favor, orchestrating divine connections, opening doors that no man can shut. No man, no woman. Next, you need to embrace the discomfort. Yeah, I said it. Embrace it, baby. Don't run from it. Don't numb it. And don't try to fill the void with things that will only distract you from your calling. Let the discomfort drive you to your knees. Let it push you into a deeper relationship with God. There's a depth of intimacy with Him that you'll never find when things are easy, when you're comfortable. It's in the wilderness, in the quiet, in the places where you feel alone, that you'll hear His voice the clearest. The Most High is not a God of confusion. Please remember that. It's key. So if you have confusion all around you, something else is at play, trying to frustrate you and distract you. Now, God didn't create you with all your gifts, talents, and uniqueness just to leave you wondering and wondering why you don't fit in. No. He's drawing you closer to Him because He has a specific plan, and it's going to require you to be set apart. It's going to require you to walk in a different path, a higher path. And yeah, that's going to be hard. I am not going to lie to you. There are going to be moments when you feel like you can't take another step, when the isolation feels so heavy, when the temptation to conform is almost unbearable. But that's when you have to remember who you are. You are a child of the Most High. You are chosen, royal, set apart for His purpose. There is a strength inside you that comes from Him and is more than enough to carry you through. The enemy wants you to believe that you're alone, that you're the only one going through this and that no one understands. But that's a lie. There's a remnant, a chosen few, just like you. People who are willing, who are being refined, set apart, molded for greater things. You're not alone. You're part of something bigger than you even realize. And when the time comes, and it will come, When God calls you to step into the fullness of your purpose, all of this, and I mean all of it, the rejection, the loneliness, the not fitting in, it will all make sense. You'll look back and see that every moment was part of his plan to prepare you for what's ahead. You'll see that he was using the separation to make sure you were strong enough, mature enough, humble enough. Remember, stay humble to handle the blessing he's about to pour out in your life. So don't give up. Don't compromise. Don't let the world convince you that you have to be something you're not in order to be loved, accepted, or successful. You are already loved, accepted, and chosen by the one who matters most. And he has a plan for your life that's greater than anything this world could ever offer. The Most High wants to use you. He's setting you apart for a reason. Trust the process. Trust him. Your separation is your preparation. You're not meant to fit in because you're meant to stand out. You heard? So stay strong, stay faithful, keep pressing into him. Your time is coming. Soldiers up. This is not a drill. Let's go.